Hey guys, this is Quinn from BuyMeAnIPhoneGuy.com. Did I really just say that? Hey guys, this is Quinn from BuyMeAnIPhone.com, and this is a cool video today because we're going to be reviewing the AirDrives headphones for iPhone and iPod Touch. Now these have a cool built-in microphone with full compatibility. And, let's go to the close-up cam. Alright guys, so here they are. It's a pretty simple basis. I mean, they're very, very simple headphones, but they look pretty nice. Now there they are. They're these little... I don't even know how to describe them. They're these little rubbery headphones that kind of, you can contour them to the shape of your ear, which is really quite nice, because there's a lot of headphones out there that sure don't fit my ear, and these fit really quite nicely because you can mold them to the way your ear fits. Now, the cable is a Y cable, and at the Y, when they connect, there's this AirDrives little microphone. Now, you can see this has full volume control, quiet, loud. So top to bottom, you can control volume through your headset, which I always think is quite nice. And then there's this button here, which leads for a full iPhone and iPod Touch integration. Now, it's especially cool for iPhone because there's a microphone in there, so you can even carry calls and conversations while you're out working out. That's mainly what the purpose of these is for working out, for doing physical exercise, and they're definitely not for the true audiophile. And then down at the bottom of the cable here, you have this really, really nice, highly constructed headphone jack. It's very, very well done. It doesn't feel cheap. I'm not worried to bend this and crap. And it's very. And then down at the bottom here, you have this really nice headphone tip. I'm not worried to, jostle it around because it's pretty high quality. One thing I really do like about the AirDrive is that this cable is relatively thick. I mean, it's in comparison to most headphones, it's pretty thick, which is nice because it makes it really high quality. It doesn't tangle easy. It's just a good, decent headphone cable, but it doesn't get so thick and so fat that it's cumbersome and gets in your way. It's still flexible, still able to move around, but it doesn't crimp and all that other bad stuff most headphones do. So let's try out the iPhone integration here. I'm currently running 3.0 on an iPhone 3GS, if that matters. And so here it is. You can see if we automatically just push this button, that it'll start playing in the top right hand corner. We can slide to unlock, go to our iPod, and see that it is in fact playing through the headphones. Now, we've got the volume cranked all the way up, and is it playing? No, it's not, because we're at the end of the song. There we go. So you can hear it playing through them. The thing is these don't crank out very loud. I guess that's pretty decent. I wouldn't want to stick them over my ears. But for those of you, I'm a quiet music listener. There's a lot of you that pound them through your head. These don't get very loud. Okay, so you can see here you have the full integration with the forward, backwards, all that good stuff. Let me just shuffle all my songs. Double tap to forward, triple tap to backwards, pause, and you can control volume from here. Unfortunately, it doesn't do it within the device itself, so there's no rocker, it's just the slider. So what I do is crank it all the way up and then turn it down on here. So if I need it louder or quieter, I can do it all through there. So very cool in that regard. And then let's get on to the things I do not like about the AirDrives here. These don't sound any better, if not worse, than your original iPhone or iPod Touch headphones. They're that bad. They sound really, really not good at all, especially when you crank it over 60 to 70% volume. Once you get it up to 80, it's totally disordered. It's all washed out. It sounds like a big tin can being kicked around. Not good at all, which is a big downer because, these aren't the cheapest headphones out there. And you do want good sound, even though they are for more of the sporty kind of, you're driving through the wind compatibility. Now, I did try these out on my bike earlier this week, and I had a problem with them because I bike pretty fast. When you're biking in the wind, when you're biking fast, it gets windy. And these are over ear, which means your ears aren't isolated, which is good because it can keep you aware of your surroundings. But it seemed extremely windy, and I had troubles and problems with this overpowering the wind. I mean, these were very quiet in comparison to the wind, and it created for not so good of a music environment. Now, as for the microphone, I also did a call during my bike ride, and the user had a very, very hard time hearing me. Now, granted, I was going on a bike 15, 16 miles an hour, which created for quite a bit of wind resistance, and seeing though this was down mid-chest level, it was a little hard for them to hear. But I did try it with my iPhone microphone, and it worked just great. So the microphone, not so good while you're sporting, which is kind of what these headphones are made, so it somewhat defeats the purpose. Maybe not if you're running, I don't know. So here we go, and one thing I do really like about the AirDrives is they're very, very comfy. I mean, to say the very least. You simply throw them over your ear, and it just dangles there. I mean, it hangs on the top, and it just kind of whips around there. I mean, there's no shoving stuff into your ear. There's no uncomfortable. These are extremely comfy, and you can use them all the time anywhere, which is really, really nice. That's my biggest pro about the AirDrives, is they're uber comfy. They're super compatible. You just throw them down, throw them on your device, whatever, you wrap them around. You can wrap them in a separate pocket. I mean, they just intertwine like that. It's pretty dang small, right? You wrap the cord around it. You got a little pea pod. And it works really, really nicely. They do have a very nice look. I mean, this matty kind of feel. It looks good. They look really, really good. Sound is not up to par, which is my biggest complaint about this. So I'm going to say pro because it has a well-constructed cable. They're extremely comfy. They look sleek. And I'm going to say no because the microphone isn't very good. This isn't the rocker style control. It's only up and down on that. It's more of the older generation style. And then my other con with it was the sound quality is absolutely atrocious when you crank it over 60%. It's not good for heavy metal. There's no bass in them. If you're going to be listening to classical music while you're working out, these are a fantastic choice, but chances are you aren't. So I'm going to have to say 5 out of 10, which is pretty low for me, but the music was really just a killer. They didn't sound good. Even for audio podcasts where people are talking, the voices sound really muffled. Didn't like the sound quality at all. So, you know, it's kind of sixes. Do you want good quality sound or do you want good versatility? So that's it. That's the AirDrives. My final review on them is 5 out of 10. This is Quinn from BuyMeAnIPhone.com. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. And have a good day.